What is going on, everyone? My name is Jared Haas, and welcome back into another edition of NASCAR Mailbox. This weekend, we're going to take a look back at the action at Pocono Raceway. And this first question comes from Jeremy Jackson-L2V. They ask, who won in the ambulance at the end of the race? Now, if you had a keen eye during the post-race interview with Ryan Blaney on the front stretch, you would have noticed an ambulance and an AMR safety crew car in the background. Now, this is actually a good NASCAR thing, why that ambulance and AMR safety crew thing is there. With the higher temperatures that are going on at these races during the summertime, NASCAR has put protocol to have these safety cars and officials with water and cooling towels available for drivers that need it. So that way you don't have the struggle of trying to get an ambulance onto pit road when you've got a whole bunch of crew members, media, officials, all that type of stuff on pit road, trying to get through that. You already have that available. So this is a preventative measure. So that way, if a driver needs to be transported, it can be transported quickly. But like I said, it's an as needed case. And no drivers went to the infield care center or had to be taken away in an ambulance. This is more preventative measure. So that way they are quick to act if a driver is in need post-race. And now this next question comes from Eztech. I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, but they ask, when will Justin Haley stop teasing us and blow up the playoff picture? Now, Justin Haley has some good runs this season with Rick Ware Racing, and arguably one of the best average finishing positions in a Rick Ware Racing car. If you only look back only a couple of years ago with their full-time drivers, they were average a finish in the low 30s. Justin Haley has a 22.9 average finish, pretty similar to Daniel Hemrick's average finishing position of 22.6. So Haley, like I said, there's a lot of potential coming up with Rick Ware Racing. You've seen the development of RFK Racing, kind of done a mid-pack team to all of a sudden a championship contender. Solid two. We have one playoff driver locked in by a win, and Chris Buescher is the other driver that is currently inside the playoffs by points. It didn't get there by overnight. It was a slow progression. Brad Keselowski took the time to make sure to build the right things, to build the right people, and make sure they're the right place. And that took time. And, that's the same thing with Rick Ware Racing. I don't think they have the alliance that the Wood brothers does with Penske, but they're still probably getting a trickle-down effect of what the improvements of RFK Racing has had. And, Justin Haley's a prime example of this. Very much an improved Rick Ware Racing car, which seemed like it was a meme a few years ago, but now it's being taken a little bit more seriously. But on the playoff picture, he's almost out of it mathematically. He would need to be 45 points gained on the drivers on the cut line. He's over 200 points out. So it'd be need to win to get in. And he has won a Daytona in 2019, but that was due to a bit of a luck and a rain dance. An Aspire Motorsports 77 car. But, Justin Haley and those Fords have performed well at those super speedways. He can get in the mix, but there's a lot of other drivers that are going to be hungry. And I think a little bit chaotic at the Daytona race to mark their chance to get into the playoffs. Thank you very much for watching. As always, like and subscribe. That really helps get our content out there. And as always, until next time, make sure to have a great race weekend.
I'm Caleb Barnes with FrontStretch.com. Come back soon for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.